recording. Go ahead like you're doing. I hit record. Top of the fifth.
Mm-hmm. All right, welcome back. Going to the top of the fifth inning. Maidens lead it 2-1. Leading off for the Maidens in the fifth inning will be number 0, Carly Cruz. Should be followed by Gibbs, and then back to the top, or correction, Gibbs and then Nash. First pitch is low and outside, 1-0. Cruz, Gibbs, and then back to the top, and Taylor. I apologize about that. Maiden scored 2 in the top of the fourth. Titans scored 1 in the bottom half. Pitch to Cruz is high, 2-0. Number 12, May still on the mound for the Titans. Two-way pitch, chopper right back up the middle, over May's head, fielded by the second baseman. On the first, safe at first. So a good hustle down the line by Carly Cruz to beat that slow ground ball out to second. Strickland kind of waited on it come to her instead of charging it, and Cruz beat the throw. So that'll be an infield single. And that's going to bring up number 3, Gibbs. Gibbs grounded back to the pitcher back in the third inning. First pitch to her is low, runner going, throw down to second, not in time. Shortstop Harris and the runner collide. And we're going to have a timeout called by the umpire. Check Harris, I think she took a shot to the head. Cruz and Harris collide there at second base. Cruz is up like she's okay, and they're looking at Harris. She may have got a forearm or arm to the head. All right, Harris will shake it off. She'll stay in the game. 1-0 on Gibbs. Carly Cruz now at second with nobody else. See if Coach Kemp tries to get Gibbs to get Cruz over to third. Pitch to her is slap foul over toward the Titans dugout. 1-1. I'd like to see her try to hit the ball back toward first instead of trying to go that way toward the out. She can get it down toward first or second. Had to give Cruz a shot to get over to third instead of hitting it right to the third baseman. So 1-1. Pitch is called strike. 1-2. Got the outside corner. Pitch is slap foul. Still 1-2. Pitch, chop it back toward the mound. May fields, there's a first, safe at first. Throw was there, but Payne dropped it and gives it safe. And on the play, Cruz moves over to third. So that'd be an error on the first baseman, Payne. So runners at first and third now with nobody out. That's going to get us back to the top. And Kennedy Taylor 0 for 2. She grounded out in the first and flew out to right in the third. Probably see Gibbs running here. She is. No throw to second, and Cruz will hold at third. And the Maidens will have runners at second and third now. Nobody out. Pitch was a strike to Taylor, so 0-1 on her. Once she squares the bunt and lays it down, foul. 0-2. Taylor will probably be swinging away here on an 0-2 count. Gibbs at second, Cruz at third. 0-2 on Kennedy Taylor. Pitch from May is low and outside. 1-2. One, two. Swung on a miss. A big strike out there by May for out number one. And let's go bring number 5, Callie Carter. Carter 0 for 2. She's grounded out to the second baseman and grounded out to the shortstop. First pitch to her is high, 1-0. What a big strikeout by May. Runners at second and third, nobody else to lead off hitter for the Maidens. She squares the bunt, lays it down to first baseline. It's going to roll foul. Good idea by Carter. She just couldn't keep it fair. 1-1. One from May. Here it is. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-2. One-two pitch. Swung on, hit toward the left center. That ball's going to get down. One run's going to score. Gibbs around third, and she'll come to the plate, and she'll score. So 2-run score on the hit by Carter. And Carter goes to second on a throw to the plate. That's going to bring up number 8, Mackey. First pitch to Mackey is high, 1-0. Winner to Mackey is high and inside, 2-0. Swung on hitter toward right. Foul ball. Just missed that right field chalk line. Probably batted no more than about 2 inches foul. So 2-1 now on Mackey. Callie Carter down at second, 1 out. And Mackey will call time. She'll step out for just a minute. Now she's digging back in. 2-1 on her. 2-1 pitch is high and outside, 3-1. So after getting a big strikeout from May getting Taylor, she gives up a 2-run double to Callie Carter. (3-1) to Mackey. Swung on, hit out toward right center. Moore over. That ball's going to drop. Carter around second. She'll go to third. Now she's going to go to the plate. And we will notion now she'll go back to third. So that ball falls in right center between Moore and Kennedy. Kennedy done a great job of getting the ball back in to keep Carter from scoring. And on that throw to the plate, Mackey will move up to second. So second and third now with 1 out. And we're going to have a timeout called by Lady Titan coach. Second and third, 1 out. That's going to bring up number 18, Abby Cruz, for the Maidens. All right, that meeting on the mound is over. Abby Cruz coming to the plate. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Mackey at second. Carter at third. First pitch to Cruz is swung on, hit her toward first. Fielded there by the first baseman Payne. She'll run over and tag first for the out. And on the play, Carter will score, and Mackey will move over to third. So give Abby Cruz an RBI. So with 2 outs, that's going to bring up Jules Gowan. Gowan 0 for 2. She grounded out in the second and flew out in the fourth. First pitch to her is outside the ball. The ball gets by the catcher, and Mackey will come in to score. And that'll make the score now Maidens 6, Titans 2. So the base is empty now. 1-0 on Gowan. She swings and hits one back up in the middle, and that one's going to get through. So a 2-out single by Jules Gowan. And that was probably the hardest hit ball for the day by either team. That ball was smoked right back up the middle. So Gowan at second, 2 out. Or Christian at first, 2 outs. That'll bring up number 4, Carly Cruz. And that ball gets by Stewart. And on the play, Galvin will move up to second. One of the Cruz swung on, hit out towards center. Moore over to a right, a couple steps and back one, and makes the catch at right number 3. A good inning for the Maidens. They score 4 runs here in the top of the 5th. Go to the bottom half. Maidens lead at 6-2. Maidens 6, Lake Oconee Academy Titans 2. Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Titans will be Kennedy, followed by Strickland. Then back to the top of the order and Harris. Emmy Ray Robertson still in the circle for the Maidens. Wasn't only home plate umpire. Taking a little water break. Now he's back and we're ready to go. Kennedy 0 for 1, flew out to right, back into third. First pitch to his little tapper back to the mound. Emery Fields does the first in time for out number 1. Close play there, bang bang. Emery almost took too much time. With one down, that'll bring up Strickland. Her only plate appearance so far, she struck out back into third. First pitch to her is a little inside, 1-0. One 0 pitch, swung on and foul back, 1-1. One on Strickland. Here it is. Low and inside, 2-1. Two one is low, 3-1. Three-one pitch, swung on, hit over toward the left. Gibbs in a couple steps, and she makes the catch for route number 2. that'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 1, Harris. Harris popped out to shortstop in the first, and she popped out to the second baseman in the third. 0 for 2. Pitch by Robertson. Swung on, hit out toward the center. Carter over to her right and makes a good running catch for out number 3. So nothing doing for the Titans here in the bottom of the 5th. Go to the top of the 6th. Maidens lead at 6-2.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Property Services. Everything you see here, plus eviction cleanouts. Call Bo Williams at 904-583-4572. Rolling Property.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
ESP Specialist of Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees.
We're back to recording.
All right, welcome back. Going to the top of the 6th inning. Maidens lead at 6-2. New pitcher on the mound for the Titans is number 44, F. Patrick. She'll come on in relief of May. Leading off for the Maidens in the top of the 6th will be Robertson, followed by Cruz, and then Gibbs. 7, 8, 9 hitters. All right, Robertson leading it off. Emery singled in the 3rd, then flew out to center in the 5th, correction the 4th. So 1 out of 2 in the game. First pitch to her is swung on, hit foul over toward the Maiden dugout. A 1 pitch is swung on, hit foul. 0-2. Swung on, hit right back up the middle. All Patrick's glove, fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first, not in time. So that'll be an infield single for Robertson. And that's going to bring up number 0, Carly Cruz. Pitch is high, 1-0. Pitch just swung on, hit out toward short right field. Kennedy in. That's off her glove. It falls. Robertson at second. She's going to go to third. And she'll be there safely. So the Maidens going to have runners at first and third now with nobody out. That'll be an error on the right fielder, Kennedy. First and third, nobody out. Actually, maybe Maybay out there and right. I'm not sure. Pitch to Gibbs is in for a strike, 0-1. And on the pitch, Cruz will move up to second. So second and third now with nobody out. Oh, 1 pitch is low, 1-1. One pitch is inside, 2-1. I'd like to see Gibbs pull one to right field here on one of these pitches. Two one from Patrick. Called strike, 2-2. Outside corner. Two pitch. Chop. Foul. Can remain 2-2. So chop right back to the mound. Patrick Fields throws the first in time for the out. Throw to the plate. Run safe. Robertson just got in under the tag. Great play over at first by Payne on the throw, but Robertson was able to beat it out. Maidens now lead it 7-2, and on the play, Cruz will move over to third. Kennedy swings and hits one to right center. That ball's going to fall. And run's going to score. Give Taylor an RBI. That's going to bring up number 5, Callie Carter. She had a big double back in the 5th. First pitch to her side. Runner going through the second. Safe. So Kennedy at second now with one out. Called strike. Pitch to Carter. She squares, bunts one back at the mound. Throw to first. Oh, caught her out of first. Close bang bang play. And Coach Kempson come in. I think she's going to want a second opinion on that. Callie looks safe from up here. She's going to go over and speak with the first base umpire, and he's going to come in and speak with the home plate umpire. And I think she's got an argument. Of course, Carter looks safe from way up here. And they're going to stick with the call. Out at first. The 2 down, runner at third now. That's going to bring up number 8, DeKayla Mackey. First pitch to Mackey is a dead ball that hit on her leg. So Mackey will go to first. Runners at first and third now with 2 outs. That'll bring up number 18, Abby Cruz. Abby flew out in the second, singled and scored in the fourth, then grounded out in the fifth. Pitch is high, and Mackey was running on the play, and they're going to call her out for leaving too early. So that'll be out number 3. But the Maidens get 2 more here in the 6th. Go to the bottom half. Maidens lead at 8-2.
Utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
And then along came Walker Jones.
You work hard, and you need a truck that works as hard as you do. There's only one name to know: Walker Jones. That means independence, innovation, and rugged dependability. At the home with a lifetime warranty, we'll treat you like friends and good neighbors should.
This is Brad Tootin, and come see me at Walker Jones GMC in Waycross, Georgia.
GMC, we are professiontal grade. Walker Jones GMC, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjonesgmc.com.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone.
First pitch to her is swung on, hit out towards short. Called in the air by Carly Cruz for out number 1. Little soft liner. Carly moved over to her right about 3 or 4 steps and made the catch. And that's going to bring up Moore. First pitch to Moore is swung on, head out toward right. Nash in and drops it. So that's going to be an error on Layla Nash. And Moore will go to second on the play. And that's going to bring up number 14, Stewart. Stewart, 1 out of 2, grounded out in the second and singled in the fourth. First pitch to her, swung on, hit high in the air. Center field, Carter back near the fence, and that ball's out of here. That's going to be a 2-run homer by number 14, Kay Stewart. Carter just kept going back and finally ran out of room, and that ball hit about 5 feet on the other side of the right center field fence. And that'll make the score now 8-3 Maidens here in the bottom of the 6th. And Coach Kemp is going to call timeout. She's going to come out and speak with her infield. All right. After that meeting, Maidens are ready to go. And that's going to bring up number 11, Payne. Payne flew out to right in the second, and she singled in the fourth. First pitch by Robertson. The swung on, hit high in the air. Behind second, Mackey backing up, and she makes the catch for out number 2. Good job by Mackey getting back and getting under that ball, making the catch. Short right center field. So we're 2 down. That's going to bring up number 66, Slaughter. Slaughter grounded out in the second, reached on a fielder's choice back in the fourth. First pitch is high, 1-0. Is hit foul over toward the right, out of play. One and one on L. Slaughter. Pitch is swung on and bounced up the middle. Cruz over to her left. Fields. There was the first safe. Cruz came off the bag at first. High throw. And that's going to be an error on the shortstop. Cruz on the throw. So Slaughter will be at first with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up A. Kelly. Kelly reached on the error in the third and grounded out to the mound back in the fourth. First pitch swung on and hit foul. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is in for a strike, 0-2. Good off-speed pitch by Emery. And looking out there at the left side of the infield and the left fielder, that sun's becoming a little bit of a problem now for the infielders and left fielder. Pitch to Kelly is outside. Now she'll dig back in. Pitch to her is swung on and fouled off again. One and two on Kelly. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Outside, 2-2. Just missed that outside corner. Two. Just a little bit high, 3-2. Full count. Payoff pitch to Kelly. Here it is. Swung on, hit over to her left. That's going to get down for a hit. Gibbs over to cut it off and gets it back in quickly to keep Slaughter from going to third. Good piece of hitting there by Kelly. But the Titans are going to have runners at first and second now with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Kennedy. Kennedy 0 for 3. She flew out in the third and bounced back to the mound in the fifth. First pitch to her is a little inside, 1-0. Robertson wanted that one. Just didn't get quite enough of that inside corner. Is swung on and hit down the right side, but foul. 1-1. One pitch, fouled off at the plate. 1-2. One, two to Kennedy. Swung on a miss. Strike three. Gal want to get the ball and tag her for out number 3. But 2 runs in and on a big 2-run homer from Kay Stewart. Go to the top of the 7th now. 8-3 Maidens.
Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
Hey Indians fans, are you looking for a better banking experience? At Georgia's Own Credit Union, our goal is to save you money. We'll help you level up your game with better rates, lower fees, and easy access to your funds. With 35 branches and a network of over 110,000 ATMs, we're never far away. Best of all, we support the people, places, and teams that make Georgia great. Stop by our local office at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. To learn more about Georgia's Own, visit georgiasown.org. Georgia's Own is federally insured by the NCUA.
Nothing is better when the heat is on than to come cool down at the Chill Zone. Come and let the Chill Zone be your favorite spot to grab a snow cone. It's our specialty with so many delicious flavors to choose from. And don't miss out, check out the full menu, where you're sure to find something from our wide variety of selections to suit your cravings. And don't forget, the Chill Zone is mobile, so wherever you may find yourself with the need to keep your cool, just look for that bright yellow Chill Zone mobile.
All right, welcome back. Going to the top of the 7th inning. Maidens lead at 8-3. Leading off the 7th from Maidens will be Abby Cruz, followed by Jules Gowan, and then Carly Cruz. Abby was at the plate back in the 6th when Mackey was called out leaving early. First pitch to her is low and inside, 1-0. Abby 1 out of 3. Flew out, singled and scored in the 4th, and then grounded out to the first baseman in the 5th. 1-0 pitch to her is bounced up there, 2-0. Two-0, in for a strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung on and chopped foul. Two and two on Abby Cruz. 2-2 pitch, swung on and chopped foul again over toward third. The counter remained 2-2. Top of the 7th, Maidens 8, Lady Titans 3. Two to the Cruz, high 3-2. You're looking toward the bottom of the 7th for the Titans. They'll have 9-1-2 coming up. Payoff to Cruz. Swung on and hit foul again over toward third. So a good battle going on between Abby Cruz and Patrick. Swung on to hit over toward the left, and that ball's going to drop for a hit. So leadoff single for Abby Cruz here in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up Jules Gowan. First pitch to her, swung on, hit over toward short. That ball's going to get through for a hit. Diving attempt by Harris, but she couldn't get to it. And that sneaks through for a single for Gowan. So first and second now for the Maidens. And that's going to bring up Carly Cruz. Carly 1 out of 3, flew out twice, and had an RBI single in the 4th. She swings and hits one to center. Moore in her steps, makes the catch for out number 1. And that's going to bring up number 33, Emma Ray Robertson. Emma Ray 2 out of 3. 2 singles, a run scored. First pitch to her is inside, 1-0. Swung on, hit out toward short. Fielded there by Harris over to third. In time for the out. So 2 down, runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Carly Cruz. Emma Ray at first. Jules Gowan at second. 2 down. First pitch chopped over toward second. Strickland fields on the first. In time for out number 3. So the Maidens leave 2 runners on base here in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom half. Maidens 8, Titans 3.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Property Services. Everything you see here, plus eviction cleanouts. Call Bo Williams at 904-583-4572. Rolling Property.
Cool down at the chill zone.
Greetings from Folkestone and the Crossings, fine clothier and gifts. We carry just the right apparel for our southern weather. Stop in, shop, and enjoy the finest southern hospitality from the Crossings. Fine casual wear to weddings and proms as well. You'll find it at the Crossings.
All right, welcome back. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Maidens lead at 8-3 here in game 1 of a best-of-3 series in the first round of the playoffs. Leading off the Titans will be E. Strickland. First pitch to her is swung on a miss. Strickland 0 for 2. She struck out and flew out to left. A 1 pitch just inside. 1-1. Swung on, hit over toward first, and it's going to drop and roll foul. One and two to Strickland. Swung on a bounce up toward short. Cruz in the Fields on the first in time for round number one. We're going to go back to the top of the order now. Number one, Harris. Harris 0 for 3. She popped out to short, popped out to second, and flew out to center. First pitch to her is high and inside, 1-0. Maidens trying to win game one here over at Lake Oconee Academy. 1-0 pitch is swung on a miss, 1-1. One pitch, swung on a hit, foul down the third base line. One and two to Harris. Here it is. Ooh, just inside. 2-2. I think everybody in the complex thought that was a strike except for the home plate umpire. 2-2. Someone only hit foul out of play. Still 2-2. Swung on to hit out towards third, and the ball's going to fall. I'm not sure if the sun affected that play or not, but Carly kind of looked at Kennedy, and Kennedy looked at Carly, and the ball falls in between both of them for an infield single. So Harris will be at first, and that's going to bring up Patrick. Patrick 0 for 3. First pitch to her is inside, 1-0. And I'm pretty sure the sun has something to do with that play because both the third baseman, Kennedy and Cruz at short, are blocking their eyes on every pitch. Pitch to her, swung on, hit over toward first. Caught there by Cruz for out number 2. So 2 down now. Harris at first, and that's going to bring up Edie Moore. Moore reached on the error in the 4th and scored. Reached on the error in the 6th and scored. 2 runs scored by her in the game. First pitch to her is outside, 1-0. Robertson trying to close it out here for the Maidens. 1-0. A little outside, 2-0. Low, 3-0. Pitch is high, ball 4. So the Titans trying to stay alive here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Kay Stewart. Stewart hit a long 2-run homer back in the 6th inning. She has 2 hits in the ball game. Single in the 4th and a 2-run homer in the 6th. And the Maidens are going to walk her. And that's going to load them up for the Titans with 2 down. And that'll bring up R. Payne. 1 out of 3 in the game. Pitch to her is, I guess, low. 1-0. Low, 2-0. Got to throw strikes here. Nowhere to put runners. Time called by Coach Kemp. She's going to come out and speak with MRA in the infield. All right, that meeting is over on the mound. 2-0 to Payne. Pitch to her, swung on, hit out toward right center. And that ball's going to be called out and right by Nash for route number 3. And the Maidens are going to win game 1 here of 2 today. Final score, Charlton County Maidens 8, Lake Oconee Academy Titans 3. All right, here's your final stats for game 1 here today for the Lake Oconee Titans. 3 runs on 5 hits and 3 errors. 3 runs, 5 hits and 3 errors. For the Maidens of Charlton, 8 runs on 11 hits and 4 errors. 8 runs, 11 hits. The Maidens committed 4 errors. Winning pitcher is number 33, MRA Robertson. Losing pitcher for the Titans is number 12, May. Final score, Maidens 8, Titans 3.
Oh, you're on that.